Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more Khan of Khans in Crusader Kings 2. Holy smokes. So, I don't know, if you've been watching, hopefully you've been watching both campaigns. You've been watching Khan of Khans and you've also been watching the Europa Universalis 4, Austria, Holy Roman Record Race campaign that I'm doing. I mentioned in like a video or two ago that I got a new headset for Christmas and I just couldn't do it. So I just went back to my old headset and holy smokes. It makes me so happy. It feels so much better. I can hear myself. I don't feel like I'm talking in a tunnel. Anyway, where we left off last, we were Khagan Begtir, the Holy of the Mongolia. Not Mongolia, the Mongolia. And what are we trying to do here? Right, that's right. Okay, so we're doing the invasion of Rum, and this fella, this cheeky fella here, has raised a whole bunch of event spawn troops. He's got negative 220, sorry, not event spawn troops, mercenaries, 230 negative ducats, and he's losing about 10 ducats a month. So what we're hoping, I'm hoping, is that soon these guys will rebel against him. So let's give him a chance for that to happen. In the meantime, if we just park our army in a good supply province where we've got mountainous defense, then we should be fine. He should lose these mercenaries. And in the meantime, we'll be sieging down one of his holdings. You don't really need to be this tactical about it, but, you know, figure why not. Couldn't hurt, right? Now, there is only one drawback in my mind. This is a completely unrelated topic, by the way. One drawback to the headset that I'm using now, and that's that the sound quality is just not there. It truly is a lot different. You've got two guys who are both at 17 stewardship. This guy is clearly going to be superior because he's a duke over a count. He's going to have more troops than this guy does, and the fact that he's a kinsman, I guess, doesn't hurt. So we'll make him into our guy. The other guy that we just replaced was unlanded, so he doesn't matter. Got 24 stewardship woman. I'm pretty sure that's a woman. Tell me that's a woman, right? Shouldn't I be able to go to character? There we go. Yeah, she's a 63-year-old bastard. Why do I feel like I should know who this person is? Just a 63-year-old woman. She's fine. Don't worry about it. We've got a 22 diplomacy non-landed character as our chancellor as well. Definitely would be better to replace him with a guy who's landed. The master seducer here, sure, why not? And then we'll kind of check out our realm, see if there's anybody we need improved relations with. Khan of Georgia. You shouldn't exist, boy. But okay, we'll improve relations with you. And what else can we do? Don't want to replace you. Doing fine with you. Let's make sure that whatever province you're in, you are here. The religion here is already Tengri, so I must have missed it when it happened, or somebody else did it and I just wasn't paying attention. Let's move you to a Sunni province and see if we can get that. Look at that beautiful Tengri faith. It is spreading so marvelously. Mongol is spreading like crazy. We still have little bouts of Persian and Afghan and Baloks. Not Baloks, but Balak. Something like that. Anyway, we're going to play the game a bit. See how things go. Training troops makes sense. We could be researching military tech, but that doesn't really benefit us tremendously because I don't really play in a way that has a lot of personal levy. Personal levy is most impacted by your personal technology, which you have the most influence on. Like if we wanted to research military tech, we can only do it in provinces we directly own. And so, because I don't have very many direct levy, it's just a small little bit. It's like, well, these 500 men will be better. Oh, goody. What would be really cool is if you could actually research technology in your vassals' provinces, and I could like try to make my vassals have big levies, or better levies, better quality levies. There's something to be said for like raising technology in every province that you own, simply so that you can help spread it throughout your empire. You know, like if we did look at military tech, we could see that relative to our capital, which we can see by doing... How do we do this again? Yeah, we can see relative spread of each tech group. I thought, and maybe I'm just losing my mind here, I thought there was a way to color the map mode relative to a specific province, but I guess what I'm thinking of is more looking at it like this. But, you know, on a pure technological level, we could like take a look and see, okay, we've got 22 military here, 19 and 20 and 19. So if we wanted to research military tech with our guy, we could help spread these, which then helps our neighbors help spread them, and kind of move it around a bit. It's just not worth the effort, really. We have a niece who needs an educator. Any old guy will do. Just so happy that I can hear myself. I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm crazy. Suddenly we're suffering quite a bit of attrition because there's a low supply because there's a mild winter. And somehow, despite the fact that you have no money at all, you still have mercenaries. Due to court intrigue well beyond your present ability to comprehend, your current serving regent has been replaced with another. So our regent, I believe, a moment ago was our mother. I've never really understood what the purpose of those events is. Why it changes the regent, it never really seems to affect things very much. Basically, every time that fires, I should be checking to see if that province... I don't want to read to see which province it is, but I should be checking to see if that province has been converted so we know when to move our missionary. Okay, you are now moving. Why have you decided to come back? Are you going to fight me? I don't like the idea of that. Okay. Total strength, we've got another 8,000 or so. Khan of the North we can raise. Khan of Khiva. High Chief of Bryansk actually has 2,000 men all on his own. You're a strong little dude, aren't you? You should actually not exist as a vassal. Like you need to give me that duchy back. How's that sound? I have a feeling he's moving to attack. Wow, that autosave just took like 20 seconds. Make sure we have leaders here. We do. Okay, good. Why? How come whenever I have mercenaries and I have no money, they just immediately turn on me, but when you have mercenaries, you can raise them forever? Explain that to me. Explain that to me, game. Alright, well he is going to attack us. We have the mountain defense bonus. We have in this army... You know what? Can we hire the Holy Order again? Oh yes, we can. It does cost money because it is a offensive war. And it's not a holy war. And yeah, so we'd have to pay 26 ducats a month. Which we really can't afford. So I guess we will not hire it. No river crossing. We only have 249 archers and he's got 2,700. Because he's a cheating bastard who has no money, and yet his stupid mercenaries refuse to backstab him. So that's awesome. Okay, our center flank seems to be doing okay. Apparently we've become gluttonous. We're a little fat boy. Okay, this is good. This is good. We've got the, we're doing our narrow flank. This flank leader has managed to find a favorable spot to fight the battle. So they have 600 more troops than we do, but only 3,280 of them can actually fight. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's just a flat, like, percentage reduction. I don't know if it's specific troops that get prevented from fighting. But only 4,436 can fight at the same time on each side. Why 4,436? What does that have to do with our numbers? Whatever. So that doesn't actually help us in any way. But we're about to rout the center, which would be amazing. Because now we get a 284% damage bonus for flanking this guy. And this guy, which was about to lose, might actually come back. And now we get to double flank the side. We're in the skirmish phase, though, with these two armies. So we don't get the big bonus. Oh yeah, we actually won that fight pretty handily. Sweet. Let's allow you guys to finish your siege. I hate that we even had to fight the mercenaries, honestly. Kind of ridiculous. I think we actually break the siege and just go fight him. When you got him on the run, and you know they're at 40% morale, it's just so easy to get them back down to 25% and get them into pursue. Just keep on routing that army. Make it die. Racking up tons of war score that we don't really need. Because, oh hey, 50% chance that Kachi dies. That would be our regent. His name is Kachi. Because, you know, his parents decided he's Kachi of House Kachi. Is he actually, like, is it just his house name is the same as his first name? I think it is. So he's his house's namesake. You're one of one. Kachi kachi. Cool. You want to kill him, or gain 30 piety. 50% chance we wound him, or 50% chance he dies. His opinion of us goes down by 40 for just 1 year. So attempted murder, not so bad in his eyes. Alright, let's be a good lad. He's not restricting our ability to do anything, so I don't feel like we really need to mess with it. Since we're going to do a little bit of combat in our own territory, we might as well release the army of the south, re-raise it. After 6 months or so, once it gets up to full strength. We'll start sieging with this army now. Captured a count. Alright, let's suspend that whole thing then. Check our vassals. So yeah, the guy in the south could provide us with tons more troops, up to 28,000. Let's give him some time to recover. Really looking forward to getting that max crown law. That's one of the changes that they made that I really don't agree with. Like, the game lasts, like, what, from 700 to 1453. It lasts so many hundreds and hundreds of years. 700 years, some. And they made it so that now you have to basically be at the very, very, very end of the game until you can even get maximum levies. I just don't like that. That was one of the first laws I would always change. Always. Alright, I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. Khan of the West, who is not... Yes, he is. He is currently in the Independence faction. Let's see if we can appeal to his sense of something. He is patient, chaste, gregarious, proud. Ask him politely. I believe because he's patient, he might? I'm not sure. I don't remember off the top of my head which ones he'll accept. Do not speak to me of obligations. Okay, so it's not any of those. It is just, honest, and something else. I don't remember. Alright, so we don't like each other quite as much. That's not good. You're a jerk, man. Alright, well, let's go with the other guy. The other guy that's in the faction. Khan of the North has been coerced into it. Since he's at 100 opinion. Hey, where's your capital? Right now he's leading troops. I don't want that. I want to know where your capital is. Khan of the North capital is here. Let's go try to... Oh, try to scheme here. And we'll try to proselytize up there. Sure. If the Independence faction fires, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We'd be able to straighten out some stuff, maybe. What I could do is grant the Kingdom of the West to the King of Georgia. And then just reunite that land. I'd probably destroy the King of the West. Piss off all the people there. The problem is then I would have all these direct dukes and I'd have to revoke them all. It'd be a real pain. I would really prefer to not have to do that. On the other hand, this guy... I wish I was an adult. I need an adult. I need to kill somebody. I need you to go away. I need your whole dynasty to disappear. It's interesting. Is the word dynasty or dynasty? You know? Because I've been watching, like I mentioned, I watched the whole first season. I'm done with it now. Marco Polo on Netflix. And they... Oh hey, you came into my war? I hate you. I hate you so much. Sultan Panem. We meet again. What a jerk. I think we're gonna probably, if we can just force him to surrender without full occupation, we'll just do it. In fact, if we can siege one province, that is what will happen. So let's raise a few more men. Apply some more pressure to that. We'll get 30 war score right away just for taking one province in the Kingdom of Armenia. Oh, damn it, that's not a province in Armenia! Okay. Well, let's stop doing that siege then and just go here. 21st, 30th. And let's raise an army over here. Whatever we can put together. I'm hoping... Oh gosh, we don't even have leaders. No! So you don't even need leaders. Unless the numbers are close, though. Alright. We'll grab a few more guys. And I want to find a province that has really high supply. There are none. Alright, let's just hang out here. Actually, no. We need to kill some more armies. Okay, do you own any personal territory over here? Any personal territory in the kingdom, the target? Okay, fine. Let's just assault this thing. Apparently we're gregarious. Let's see what our regent has to say about that. He allowed us to be fat. Bastard. I think this is worth an assault. We'll take a lot of losses, but we're going to gain 34 war score, which puts us at like 95%. Ah, it's a Mongolian rebellion! And then, whatever, you know. Incorrect territory vassals, whatever. Just win the war. Let's just start taking chunks of stuff. Wrong religion? It's fine. We don't care. Alright. So we just took everything in the de jure kingdom of Armenia. Let's create Mesopotamia. Let's create that one. Let's, okay, you are already a duke. So you're going to want control of the rest of that thing. You are already under the King of the West, which is fine. But rather than give it to him, which would give him opinion of us, which we don't benefit by in any way, we're going to grant the territory directly to the King of the West, make him like us, and then what he will likely do is give it to the de jure vassal, the de jure duke. So we're indirectly giving it to who should have it, but we get 40 opinion with the top liege, which is what's more important. Now, we're also going to grant the King of the West the 2 duchies we just created as well, which should, unless he's been forced into a faction, make him leave. So let's check the factions and see if he makes a decision here. Should not take him long at all to make that decision. Yep, he's gone. If you're not familiar, you just have to get him above 80 opinion, and then they'll leave the faction voluntarily, unless they were coerced in by a spy master. So, alright, okay, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. That was pretty decent. I mean, we don't have to fight this guy. I assume that we probably don't have a truce with him anymore. Has it been like 5 years, probably? Nope. Yeah, we have no truce with you. I don't want to fight you until we can win in a good way. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. See you soon.